Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. I am back from the AWC. I was kind of upset about the results. I really wanted to get top 4, but unfortunately that's not what happened. We got top 8. Better than last AIC with ALG, where we got top 12. Honestly, all I can do now is just learn from what happened and just get prepared for AIC in December if we are invited. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some scrim matches that we did have while we're over there. I'm thinking about doing this because all of the matches that took place while we were in Vietnam, I have all of them saved to my computer. So if you guys want to watch the scrims, I can post like each series at a time. There's going to be a lot more losses. This one was a win, but tomorrow, if you guys do like this type of content, I will give you guys a loss tomorrow versus the same team, which is Thailand TDC. I'm only going to be posting teams that have been knocked out right now because I don't want to post videos of teams that won or are still in it, because I don't want to give away their strategies. So just out of respect for them, I'm not going to post them until after everyone wins and loses. Here you can see we have a pretty rough start with here just invading our jungle like crazy. I'm like 1 HP. I have to go back now. Like, they're just destroying us in our own jungle. You can see that's just wind cuff after wind cuff from J-Jack. He's a really good support player. You can see here that they're just all coming around. Their jungler is now ready to just take our red buff. You can see though that Beginnings gets a nice clap on Ibanez and he's able to reset it. That makes them all run away because they know I'm going to be coming back soon. KZ gets pretty poked out here from the Darcy, and this is already such an awful start. They have a 1k gold lead. Yeah, like I was saying, if you guys like this content, some people told me not to make the videos because they think that maybe other teams won't like it. I just want to do a test and see if you guys think it's okay to post it. If you guys think it's a bit disrespectful, which I don't, honestly, because the tournament's already over. But just let me know if you guys want to see more, and I'll be sure to do that. Here you can see I'm just going back into my jungle after that horrible start. I did start on blue buff, so of course that's where I'm going to be going. I'm not going to be looking to fight the dragon right now because we already are losing, so there's no point to fight a losing battle over one dragon. I'd much rather just give it to them. Nothing for me to really do right now. I try to walk past mid lane because I don't want to give them any vision of me. I'm looking to go gank the max, which is Sun, and you can see I just completely forget my red size. It's not even up right now, and you can see KO goes in on Sun. There's nothing he can do to leave us, and he is just eliminated. That's the second kill of the game, and pretty good that I got that and not an assist because I am a little bit behind right now after that horrible start. I'm now pretty much tied for the most gold in the game right now. Just gonna go to mid lane, get some vision, get ready for the fight. Again, I'm still waiting for my red side to spawn, so there's no reason for me to be in there. And yeah, as soon as I soak that entire wave, I can see there's no fight going on. I'm just gonna head straight back into my red side jungle. You can see Neo here dealing some amazing damage to Muon on this Superman. Superman can't even go up to clear it because he knows he'll die instantly if he goes for it, and very good pressure by Neo. That forces the support and the mid laner to run down to mid to clear the lane, which then we can clear the lane, and now we have a lot of pressure on the map because they all had to rotate down. That means that they can start dragging or at least leash it out. You can see that they are starting it though because we know that we have the pressure. So I'm running up. I'm not going to go to my blue buff right away. I'm just going to go secure this dragon for my team. It was a good call, and we are able to get that right away. You can see now that the Max is sitting under tower because he knew that we just took the dragon, so he knew that we were all around. There's no point to sit there and gank him. Much better for my gold to just go back into my jungle. You can see the pressuring bot lane here pretty hard. You can see that the red buff is up, and I'm heading down right now to maybe go and invade that. I probably should have went to invade that, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't, but instead you can see here that I ran over just to maybe try and defend. The thing with assassins, guys, is there's really nothing you can do in defense, so there's no point really. You're just going to be wasting a lot of time if you go to defend. What I should have done there is notice that the Darcy skipped over his red buff, and I should just went straight to that. That would have been much better of a result, but unfortunately I wasn't thinking about it. Kind of upset with myself, actually. I should have realized that, but I didn't. So here you can see that I'm just going to clear up the rest of my red side jungle. Still waiting for my red buff. Again, it's really off timer right now after that horrible start. You can see there's a little bit of a fight going on. I don't want to go in instantly, so I'm just sitting in the bush, just waiting for somebody to get low. KZ loses 1 HP. You see Superman here trying to come back down to the lane. I'm just going to wait for the Sentinel to spawn, then I'm probably just going to run straight over to my red buff. You can see here I'm just sitting in the bush again, just waiting to go over. Now I'm just going to start heading over, but looks like they might have reset it. I don't think we kill it in time, or maybe we do. Yeah, we do get the red buff. Sorry guys, it's a little bit hard to remember all the matches and everything that happens in them. But again, like I said, if you guys like to watch some of these things where we're just practicing, and by the way, I don't think that we're a better team than TDC, even though we won this scrim. You know, I'm not trying to like be disrespectful or anything. I think they are an amazing team. If we went versus them on stage, we probably would have lost. So I'm not thinking that, oh, we won a scrim, we're gonna win versus them in the tournament. You can see here they're pushing top again very, very hard. They're actually not able to get the kill because KO flickers. That was good. And actually there, Darcy didn't lock on to the Scud, so he didn't die. You can see I'm over on the other side of the map, just picking up a kill onto their max again before going back into my blue side jungle. That forces them to all have to go and defend bot or give up the tower, and they can't make it in time because they were pressuring top so hard, so they have to give up bot lane. You can see now that Max is back, and also I can see that there's some action going on over here. I'm going to jump straight onto the Sephiroth. We're able to pick up the kill. I see J-Jack has no ult, and I try to jump onto him, but he actually flickers away. You can see I'm just sitting in the bush right now because I have no ult, so there's really no purpose for me to do anything. I'm going to head straight back up to this Max's lane. I see he's trying to clear it, but Quillen, sorry, I just lost my words there. Quillen is so good at ganking Max. You can see every single time we've ganked him, it's worked out perfectly. That's why he's 1-3. Superman, I haven't had the chance to gank yet, but as soon as I do, I will be going to do that. And yeah, now you can see where we are. We're taking his red buff right now. Sorry that the map's not panned there, because our coach was spectating, so this is all from a spectator's perspective. I wasn't recording on my own phone because I didn't want to lag. I just wanted to focus on the game. You can see I'm just going to go straight back into my red buff jungle. And you can see they're trying to follow me, J-Jack. Again, J-Jack's really good with this stuff. I avoid the wind cuff there, just standing around my red buff. And you can see that Superman gets slowed there. Just a little bit of fight breaking out. Neo actually ends up dying. You can see again, I'm just going to finish the rest of my jungle clear because I couldn't make it in time there. There was no point for me to go there and do cleanup because the fight was already over by the time I finished my jungle. Now I'm just going to head over to my blue buff to get more and more gold. We're ahead by about 1.5k. And yeah, that's pretty good considering how hard the beginning of the game was. You know, we're doing pretty awfully. You can see I'm running towards bot lane right now because I knew someone had to go there and clear it, and I knew it was most likely the Max. So this is going to be another free kill for our team on this Max. We're just pressuring the hell out of Max's lane right now. There's really nothing he can do to us. You can see beginnings zoning them very nice away from the tower. That secures the tower for me to just go and take it. And no matter what they put onto Beg, they can't kill him at all. Very nice zoning by him. And we are just going to go straight back into our jungle. But you can see here that Neo is doing the dragon, so I'm just going to go over that small camp on my red side and just go and help him. Look at that dragon damage, though. Yenna does so much damage, it's ridiculous. It felt like she had the jungle item there because she was just ramming through that HP of that dragon. I couldn't even believe it. She doesn't even have a jungle item and she's doing that much damage. Seriously, a super strong hero. Look at the build too on Yenna. It's just Longinus and then a ton of defense items, but she's just so much damage. Anyways, you can see we're just going to go straight back into our jungle because it's all spawning up after that dragon. So we're going to be heading to that. Little bit of a just trying to clear the wave first on mid. They're just dancing back and forth trying to clear that. I'm just sitting in the bush right now. Don't really want to reveal myself. Also, I don't want to go into the river because I don't know where any of the enemy team is. After beginnings runs through, then I know it's safe for me to go over and just be a bit more aggressive. I run over mid there, you can see, just to go back to my blue buff again. I don't want to give vision of myself, so I didn't even clear the lane. The most important thing when you're playing assassins in this AWC felt like was never giving up your vision, just always playing super passive, kinda just looking for those opportunities. You don't have to join every opportunity, but you need to be there and just be super scary to the people. They don't know where you are. They have to keep guessing where you are. So both of their side laners actually get countered pretty hard by Quillen. So they both need to be pretty afraid of me when they are going up to clear lanes. They need to not know where I am, and if they don't know where I am, then they really can't do anything. Look at this, by the way. Neo doing a ton of damage. Look at this. Flickers in on 2 people, kills their Darcy, and their support has to go and run away. That opens up the whole fight for me. Just run in, pick up a kill onto the Superman, and now that's going to be the end of the fight. You can see KZ clearing the lane here. Sun, again, sitting under tower. There's not much he can do at this point. What's his score? 1-4. Like I said, he has to play super scared because he just gets so... Look at this, guys. He walked up just a little bit too far, and that's just going to be the end of his life. The reason we won this match, despite having a horrible early game, is because of how hard I counter their side laners, I feel. Wherever I go on the map, if they don't know where I am, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill on the side laners as soon as they go up to clear lanes or defend a tower or something like that. That's probably the main reason we were able to get ahead in this game. And yeah, I feel like they just kind of got outdrafted by a little bit on that front. Yeah, so you can see I'm just going to be going straight back into my jungle after that. Don't really know what to say at this point. Everyone's just clearing lanes. You can see where our side laners are at this point. We're just being super out there, you know, just camping, clearing all these lanes to keep the pressure up. You can see I move in, I'm just sitting in the bush, again, just hiding my vision. They don't need to know where I am, and that's really the best thing that can happen. You can see J-Jack uses his vision ring, so I just run away to reposition. Again, just sitting in the bush, not showing myself, always trying to make them guess where I am. You can see Superman running down here trying to clear it. I chase after him now with my ult because I know he went up to clear it, and again, this is another secured kill. This is pretty much the exact same thing I did versus one team almost, where I just try to play super passive and looking for these ganks. The only thing versus one team though was their side laners didn't get countered as hard versus a Quillen, so I didn't have too many gank opportunities, and that kind of set me back in gold a lot because where I should have been getting kills I wasn't. You can see here that we're just going to run to Darkslayer and there's nothing they can do about it because it's a 4v5. And on stage, when you're 4v5, you're not going to want to fight. If this was ranked, they would have all ran to us at the Darkslayer, but when you're facing a team that's still really good, or like it's close, if you're a 4v5 situation, you're always pretty much going to lose that fight unless you're way too far ahead of the game, and you can see we're ahead in gold even. So they're not going to lose. They're not going to win a 4v5 from behind. That's why they just had to give up Darkslayer. Here you can see I just drop it at the bot lane, let that lane start pushing in, and then we can go and pressure the top lane while the dragon has to go and be cleared by TDC. I'm gonna go take a quick dragon, and now I am looking to again camp this Superman maybe as he goes to clear it, but you can see he just clears it once and then leaves because he knows I'm probably sitting around there. After I just got the dragon, he knows that I'm on this side of the map. Again, just sitting in the bushes, not showing myself at all, just trying to be a presence that they know I'm there but they can't see me, so they have to play a little bit safer than they usually would. Again, just trying to push out all these side lanes, and like I was saying, guys, when you have the dragon on the map, you're just gonna leave it, let it do its own thing while you pressure the other lanes. That's exactly what we're trying to do right now at this mid and top. We're just trying to clear it all out. You can see they do rush onto the dragon and kill it, and then they all disengage under tower. You can see here KO tries to get this tower, but he fails to get it, and now Max ults him. That's pretty much a guaranteed kill. You can see I try to run towards KO to free him from that Max, but there's no way I can reach in time. I now have no ult, so I'm just playing pretty passive at this point. I know I can't really fight. I'm trying to pick up this blue buff before it gets reset completely, and I'm able to get it. Here you can see that KZ is in a bit of a bad spot versus Superman, but he's able to indefinitely slow him with his second skill. So pretty nice there. Now you can see I'm just going back into my jungle, want to get both of my buffs, and then we can start doing whatever else we want. The Enraged Dragon is going to be up in about a minute, same with the Darkslayer, so we could just wait for those. Honestly, it would be the best bet at this point, because As you can see from our comp, we have no ADC, but neither does the enemy team. If it's Darcy, you really don't need an ADC with you because it's basically another ADC. It's just ranged damage. His first skill can take towers super easily. See here, I jump onto the Darcy. He dies. I actually get wind cuffed here. Then I get Sephora stunned. Then Superman just pushes onto me, guys. You can just see here how easy it is to die. These teams are super good. So really, you have to take every step with super care. You can see there that I just jumped onto the Darcy, and then one wind cuff is what killed me. Crazy stuff. You can see though that KO is still on that top lane, just constantly pushing. Again, these waves are trying to get them out as far as possible. I'm dead for another 15 seconds, and then maybe we can look for a Darkslayer or a Dragon. Either one will be fine. Again, KO just sitting in the bush trying to one-punch this tower. He runs up, and he is able to get it, so very nicely played by him. And that's now 2 high ground towers gone. They should just disengage at this point because I can see that everyone else is respawning. They might have disengaged a little bit too slow though, because KO eventually dies. Does KO not die here? Oh my god, KO lived. What an animal. 1 HP. But now I'm back up in the fight, and they know this, so of course TDC is just going to be a little bit more passive as soon as they see that I'm up. And now I'm just going to go on to the Enraged Dragon. Guys, if you're ever faced with a situation, by the way, where you want to do Enraged or Darkslayer, always go for the Enraged Dragon, because if you get the Enraged Dragon, it just enhances your fighting capabilities by a lot, which means you're pretty much always going to win a fight. Because then you can just do Enraged Dragon, then Darkslayer, because there's no way that they can contest you if they do just... If they try to fight us here, they're going to lose because we have the Enraged Dragon buff, which helps out all of our fighting capabilities by a ton. There's really nothing they can do to win a fight versus that, which is why I always prefer going for Enraged Dragon, then the Darkslayer when both of them are up. Unless you know you have like three of the enemy's high grounds taken, then you might as well just get Darkslayer. It's a guaranteed win because they're not going to be able to clear that. You can see KO just gets destroyed there. I don't know how they even saw him in the bush, but they just predicted it super well. And you see here we have minions under the tower on their last high ground. That is going to be going down. We have the dragon pushing into. So we have both buffs, the Darkslayer and the Enrage. It's not looking too good for the enemy team right now. You can see Superman is still pushing, but it looks like look at this, guys. Look at this. Boom. Literally one shot, like 4 people there. Crazy stuff, and that's going to be the game. That's like the only thing I remember from this match, just that explosive ending where we all jumped into them at once. Hope you guys like this video. Like I said, guys, I don't think we're a better team than TDC. This is not the point of this to be like, oh, look at how great my team is, look at how bad TDC is. No, it's just for entertainment. Please don't think that I'm trying to like trash talk these other regions. Again, like I said, if we versed TDC on stage, we probably would have lost because we would have gotten into our heads or something. I feel like that's what happened versus Mad. The plan was to be super passive, and that kind of ruined me as a player, because I always love to be super aggressive, as you might have saw in this video. But anyways, no excuses. We would have lost versus Mad either way. They're an amazing team, probably the best team in the world. They're probably going to win AWC. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, whether you love it, hate it. Just let me know. Always appreciate your criticism, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow in the next video or tonight's stream. Hope you guys can make it, and yeah, have a great day, everyone. Peace out.